Hey, girl. Ain't that how you be doing us? Hey, girl. Don't roll your eyes. That ain't nice.
And Shantae having a moment because I'm
Yeah.
logged into the wrong Zoom.
You did?
Yeah,
I did too. I started the wrong one, but I was
I'm
10
like,
minutes
wait
early.
a minute, this is. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How many new people do we have on today? So I'm setting up my computer. I gotta go find some stuff. Give me a second, and I need water. What is it? Where is it? Okay, hold on.
Is that Mr. Murphy? Is that Timothy Murphy? That says he's new. Oh,
Merc.
hey, welcome.
Okay, I'm trying to pull this PowerPoint up.
Okay, I need to reach out to a couple of people so they can jump on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna get started in just a minute. I need to go get some water real quick. And then we're gonna go in here and calculate pips and how to determine your lot size and all of that. Thank you so much for hopping on. Hope all the new people are on here. Hopefully you guys went through series 1 and 200. And Mincy and Monica did an excellent job the other night. Thank you so much. We need, I appreciate you stepping up like that, considering, hey, Annie, I love that picture, girl. Angela. So we got more people that'll be able to, that will be helping this week because we're going all out. Guys, you guys have been really killing it. We got so many people close to 5,000, 1,000, and 2,000. We about to break out the box here. Missy, I gotta check your numbers again because I think you may be at a 1,000. But we're gonna see. Shantae is close halfway there to platinum 5,000. Monica's halfway there. Willie is halfway. He's like 30 or 40 away from 2,000. My daughter is like 20 away from 2,000. And Nikki, Nikki is blowing us out the water here. But let me go get some water because I keep on talking. So we're going to go over this and then we're going to set up who's going to do the presentation next week. We need to, you guys, if you need me to get on a Facebook Live, we're going to get on Facebook Live. We're going to make sure that your teams are being built to where you're either getting 2 or free or you're getting some extra residual money. And we're going to build this study group. And all of us is going to learn. We're going to repeat the same thing over and over again so you can get a better understanding. And let me go get this water. Okay, I'll be right back.
EFFC.
Okay, I'm back. Everybody's on. Let's see. Everybody's on. Shantae, everybody's good. We got 42 people on.
Yeah, I think who's gonna be on is on at the moment.
Okay. All right. So, and we got a lot of brand new people on, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so today's objective is we're going to maximize the trade signals while learning forex. We're going to do the understanding and determining your lot size, understanding and calculating pips, and how to determine your risk. So let's see. Why is this not moving? Okay, so understanding the lots and pip relations. Pips are basically the change in price of a currency pair, and it's easily identified by the two big numbers on the MT4 on your phone app. So most people do the trading on their phone. They do the analyzing on their computer, but I advise that you have your live account on your computer so that you're able to do a trail and stop at the same time. So it's really good if you do a trail and stop. Hey, Cindy, I got to get that video to you. To where you do your trail and stop on there as well. Okay. So to start, don't write on my screen. I hate that. And you're just going to keep on writing anyway. All right, there you go. Okay. So, okay, understanding the lots and the pips relation. So lots determine how much money you gain or you lose every change in the currency price. So, do know that once you get into a trade, and we'll go over that, and I'll go over that in the next slide, you will always go negative. Every now and then you may go blue right away, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to go negative first because you have to pay the broker first. So don't panic when you go red. Okay, so right here, let's look over here at the spreads. Let me mark this. Okay, you see where this it says right here on gold, the spread is 6. So when you first enter the trade, you're going to have to pay the broker 6 pips before you go into profit. And right here on USD JPY, it says 14. You're going to owe the broker 1.4 pips before it goes into profit. Okay, everybody understand that part? So you will 9 times out of 10 be red, be in the negative first, and then you're going to profit. So always when I say check your spreads, if your spread is high, it depends on your broker and everything. If your spreads are high, then that's what you owe the broker prior to getting into a trade. Now, for an example, EURUSD equals, oh, congratulations. All right, Mincy is a platinum 600. Congratulations, Mincy. Okay, so, and we're going to celebrate again once we finish. EURUSD, for an example, is 1.16072. The calculation for the pips is going to be your third and your fourth number off of EURUSD. So, say for an example, I say we're going to buy EURUSD for 10 pips. You're going to go in and you're going to look right here on the third and fourth number. You're going to change that. So if you're going to buy, your take profit is going to be 1.1617.2. Now, if the 0.7 is the pip focal point, if it's a buy, you're going to add 10 to the 0.7, and that's going to be your take profit. If we're selling, you're going to subtract 10 from the 0 and the 7, and then that's going to be your take profit. Did everybody get that? Hey, Miss Teresa, hope you enjoyed your birthday. So do everybody get that part? Type of 1 if you do, type of 2 if you don't. Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna go over some examples too at the same time. Just want to make sure you guys got it. Okay, so let's practice. Now, if your entry on EURUSD is 1.16062, what is your buy take profit going to be, and what is your sell take profit going to be? Yes, Mr. Rita. Yesterday was the first day I was able to keep some food down. I feel so much better. Shantae made me get up today. She called early. You know she was on her way to Ross. Okay, type it in the chat. What is your buy stop take profit, or unmute? You can unmute.
This is Tanya. Your buy would be 1.16162.
All right, girl.
And then the sales would be 1.15962.
Good job. Good job. All right, so now if, for an example, USD JPY. Now USD JPY is different from EURUSD. So what you're going to do is you're going to add 10 to the first two numbers after the decimal point, and if it's a sale, you're going to subtract 10 from it. Tanya, your baby said, "Go, mom." Yes, so you can answer on the screen. Go ahead.
Oh, you talking to me?
Oh no, your baby's cheering you on.
Yeah, that's Elijah. He's logged in.
And this is for anybody. Now we got 42 people on here. I need new people to answer.
So Dr. Kathy, this is Marshall. And
hi, Michelle.
Your take profit on the USD JPY would be 110.75. And the sale would be 110.557 at the end on both.
Yes, perfect, perfect. Now you see USD CAD is set up similar to EURUSD. The only ones that you'll see set up like this are all the JPYs. Anything ending in JPY will be set up like that. Everything else pretty much is set up like this. So on UCAD, who can give me the answer for UCAD? You can see the answers on the screen? Well, that's trash. All right. We ain't doing y'all cheated? Why y'all didn't tell me? Okay, I'm finna redo it again. Honest, I'm sitting up here giving y'all the answers. Well, thank you for being honest. Nobody else wants to say, no, I got the answer. I know what it is. Yes, I do.
I mean, I've never seen it.
And Shantae said 2 words. Probably
It's like right there.
I don't want this one. I'm on. All right, I'm on.
Right there.
Blue screen. Wait. I gotta fix my computer to where it's not showing that. Okay, what about now? Y'all see it now?
No.
Now. Trying to give y'all a little quiz, thinking I'm doing something. Y'all looking at the answers right there. Okay, now you can, since you've seen the answers. Okay, somebody give me the answers for USD CAD.
All right, for UCAD, the buy TP would be 1.32118, and then the sell TP would be 1.31918.
Good, good. Okay, so when we're on at night, and even if you don't get my entry, you know to do 10 pips from your entry. So Monday night when we get on and we're calling sales and buys, if you don't catch my entry, and you can ask what my entry is and I'll let you know, but it'll be 10 pips from your entry. I try to give my entry so that way we all close out at the same time. So that way it won't be, everybody is getting it all at the same time. So these are answers. This is fairly easy. But I know at night when we get on, sometimes I go a little fast. And if you know how to calculate the 10 pips, you're good to go. Now, there are 3 types of lot sizes. You got micro lots, which is 0.01 to 0.09. You got mini lots from 0.10 to 0.99. And then you have the standard lots, the 1.0. Now, on your lot size, a 0.01 equals 10 cents per pip. A 0.02 equals 20 cents per pip. 0.05 equals 50 cents per pip. 10 cents, if you're doing a 10-cent lot, that equals $1 per pip. On 20 cents, that equals $2 per pip. 50 cents is $5 per pip. $1 equals $10 per pip. $2 is $20 per pip. And $5 is $50 per pip. Okay, so everybody got that? And take a screenshot so that you can, have it and put it right next to your computer. So when you put in your lot sizes, this way you're not over leveraged. So we don't want you over leveraging. So even though it looks like 5 cents, it's really 50 cents. Every time it clicks, it's going to be 50 cents. So if it pulls back 30 pips, then you know how much you're going to lose. Okay, everybody's good on that? That was Charles? All right, Charles, you answered that. Good job, Charles. So I want you doing this one too. You got it? You ready? Charles, don't go ghost on me now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, so make sure you take a screenshot of this and put it aside. So you ready to go to the next one? See
Yes.
how good your memory is. Don't screenshot it and cheat. Just guess, okay?
All right.
Okay, so if we had a 0.3 lot size, how many is that actual in money?
30 cents per pip.
Good. Okay, 12 cents. Y'all can help me out?
$1.20.
Yes. All right, good. So 23 cents.
$2.30.
$2.30.
Good job. 30 cents.
$3.
$1.25.
$10.25.
Try it again.
$12.50.
$12.50.
There you go. Okay, 55 cents.
$5.50.
Good job. 74.
$7.40.
Come on, y'all. Y'all got this. $10.
$100.
There you go. That's my number right there. I like that. Okay, $5.75.
$57.50.
Come on here. $200.
$2,000 per pip.
I've never went over $200 in about
That sounds good to me though.
So now, if you understand your lot sizes, you'll be able to understand your risk to reward management, and that way you won't ever over leverage. Nobody on my team should ever over leverage. If you understand your lot sizes and know the value of it per dollar. So knowing this should help you when you're trading and to make sure that you use the proper risk management. Renee, you raised your hand. Unmute.
Yes, ma'am. So this is the money that we should have set aside that we're putting on that trade. Is that
No,
what?
not necessarily. Just say if you when you got in a trade and you did a 12-cent lot, just know that it's $1.20 every time it clicks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just know that this tells you how much money you're actually spending.
Okay.
Or gonna gain or lose. This is how much you're gonna gain. It'll be $1.20 per pip, meaning every time it clicks, 1 pip equals $1.20. So if it blows your account right away, you know why. If you only had $100 in there or something to that effect, then it pulls back, say 100 pips or 50 pips, and it took you out and only left you with like $30, $40.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, plus the spreads. So you have to account for the spreads too. You have to account for the spreads. Mitzi, unmute.
I just wanted to just kind of share be transparent. And one of the mistakes I used to make is sometimes I would be on 3 o'clock session with Kathy, and Dr. K would call out, "Oh, we're going to get in, EUR USD." So maybe I get in that for 10 pips, right? And maybe that's at a 0.03. But then she said, "Oh, I see another good one. So I'm going to get in a pound yen. Oh, I see another good one." So now when I first started, every time she said something, that's what I put in. And so what I want to caution everybody about is, if that's the case and we were doing this as a let's practice, that means you had a 0.03 and you did that 3 times, you're really at a 0.09. And so you want to keep that in conscious. You think about staying within the right range, because that got me in trouble a whole lot. If you don't have the balance to handle that many pairs, you don't have to take every one of Dr. Kathy's calls.
Yes, and also I call more trades because everybody don't get in it at the same time. A lot of people miss it, or I missed the call. I didn't hear what you said. Okay, we'll just wait for the next trade. I'll call several trades, but only get in what your account can hold, and do not take every trade. Don't take every trade. And it'd be so easy to take them all because they all sometimes they're all going in the right direction. Oh my God, I'll make this, and this. And really all you gotta do is stay in the one that you're in and just increase your lot size. You're gonna get the same results. Okay, so everybody understand this part. My trainings are really easy. I keep it very simple. So there's no confusion or nothing like that. So this is just the basics to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing time they get in the market. And here's the answers to all of it.
Hello, Dr. Kathy.
Uh-huh.
Can I ask a question? Can you go back to the last?
I can hardly hear you. Can you speak up a little bit?
Hear me?
Is that Donnie? I can barely hear you.
No, it's not me.
It's not you? Okay, who?
Can you hear me? My name is Gabriel.
Gabriel, okay.
Yes, can you go back to the last screen there? I want to see if I can take do a screenshot of my computer.
Okay,
You go to the
anybody
last,
here? Huh?
go to the last screen.
Oh, the last screen? This one? Or this one?
One more.
One more? This
Yes,
one?
thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Kathy, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Back when you were explaining the pips and the lot sizes, you said that we should use our computer because the majority of us use our phones. We should use our computers so we can put in a trailing stop.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain what a trailing stop is, please?
Yes, I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm going to show you that at the end.
Okay.
And we'll get on there. Now, when y'all see my screen, don't panic. Okay, I have to know how to trade everything in order for me to be on the educational platform. So my screen is complicated, even though I keep it simple. But I know people that do it complicated, so I have to compete with them. Kind of.
I'll be like, my eyes. Because I was like, my eyes. I couldn't even focus.
But you'll still get it. Y'all will get it the easy way. All right, so now let's bring it together. Now, EUR USD. I'm gonna call on somebody randomly. Glenda. Oh, Glenda, you don't even have your video on. You just listening. Hope. What is the take profit? for EUR USD, what is it's a sale. And we're selling now for 10 pips. Your lot size is 25 cents. What is the take profit for it? And how much money will you gain?
The entry will be that the take profit would be well, hold on, the sell 10 pips, okay. So it's 116.
Remember, you're going to subtract from the third and the fourth number.
Or what do you subtract though? This 25 from that? So 10 from, so 1.56. I have to get my calculator to do it.
Okay.
You can do it, Hope. You can do it. Albert right there. He trying to help you out. Don't pay no attention to Albert. You can do it. Go for it. Come on now, Miss Hope.
1.5962.
Okay, perfect. Now, how much money would you have won if you did a 25-cent lot?
Hold on. That would be $2.50.
A little bit more.
Times 1 point. I'm sorry, I'm just working it out.
You're okay. There's no wrong answer. We're just trying to make sure you got an understanding. That you,
It's 10 pips, it's $25.
yes, there you go. 25. Y'all come, woo! Woo! You did that. So you know that if you did 10 pips and you did, 25 cents, now minus the spreads, your overall balance should be $25.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Marquise,
Yes, ma'am. Which one are we doing?
GBP USD.
GPP USD. Okay, entry prices on a buy. So the entry would be, or the take profit would be 1.32905 on a buy.
Mm-hmm.
Lot size is 0.42, so that's $4.20 per pip.
And you're doing 10.
I'm sorry, I muted. I was muted. What I was talking and didn't realize. Okay, so what where did I stop? What did you stop hearing?
The profit. How much money would you make off of 10 pips? Doing
Okay, the profit would be $42.
Good job. Good job. All right. Woo! Good job, Marquise. You did that. Okay, now Lauren, AUD USD.
You're muted.
Lauren is muted. Okay, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, can hear you.
Okay, so on a buy, it would be zero. The entry would be 0.74506.
Uh-huh.
And the lot size would yield 90 cents, so $9.
Yep, that's it. Yay, come on, Lauren. You got, y'all gonna know this money come Monday.
You're a good teacher, thank you.
Good. Malachi, NZD USD.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm new to this.
That's all right. We all knew. You got this.
So we're selling at 10 pips.
Uh-huh.
So that would be 0.69317.
Uh-huh.
The lot size is $1.
Mm-hmm.
which is so it'd be $10. So I did 10 pips. So that'd be $100.
Yep, that's it. $100. Y'all see how easy this is? Y'all see how easy it is? This is how you know you're gonna know your money because it works for you. This is working for you. Okay? So in order for your money to work for you and you employ it right, you know how much it's supposed to yield you every time you get into the market. It's supposed to work for you. Okay? All right, so let's see. Determining your risk. Let's do that. Okay, so EURUSD for a buy for 10 pips. You have a $500 account. You do a 50-cent lot, which equals $5 a pip. 10 pips equals $50 a pip. And you have 100 pips stop loss equals $500. Is that a good idea? No.
No.
No, it's not. So EURUSD, if you buy for 10 pips, you have a $500 account. And you do a 10-cent lot, which equals $1 per pip. 10 pips equals $10. You have 100 pips stop loss. And if it hits your stop loss, that's $100. Is that better?
Yes.
Well, some are saying no because it's $100 loss, but this is just an example. So
Better
that
but
you
not
can,
good.
huh?
I'm just saying it's better, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's better, but not a good idea. But it's a lot better than you losing the whole $500. So that means you would need to come down and do a smaller lot size to make sure of your risk to your reward, to make sure that you're not risking, that much, especially starting out. Okay, and sometimes slowly going into profit, slow and steady is better than quick and just out of control. And sometimes we're gonna have those deals where it's really gonna go and it's gonna do really good, and then we're gonna have those deals where hey, it is what it is. So, okay, so that's the end of the slide. I don't like overwhelming people. Okay, so anybody got any questions? So now I'm gonna show you how to do.
Okay, I know all y'all said something, so you can scream real quick and get that system.
Scream what? What y'all done said?
That's a lot.
That's not a lot, is it?
Really?
Is that a lot?
Are you saying?
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on?
Really? That was a lot?
I told you.
Oh.
Now, when you showed it to me and I thought it was a lot, it's definitely a lot to everybody else. Usually,
Okay, all right, so we can review. We can review.
Just pull up another one.
Another what?
Another chart.
Oh, y'all see this chart?
Yes. What do we?
Oh, I didn't know y'all was looking at this yet.
You've been exposed.
Okay, yeah. So this is what I do. This is what I do because I'm competing against all these other ones, so I gotta make sure I'm doing it right. Sorry guys.
This is a confirmation chart.
I don't have no easy one.
Teachers be like, y'all can see all the grades? Yes.
I know, right? Anyway, everybody passed and failed. Okay, well. All right, let me find something.
That's Kathy.
What?
Go up the file, please.
Okay.
New chart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
And go to here. There you go. Now go back up to the 15M.
The what?
The 15M.
On your computer?
I did.
No, I want to throw mine in there.
Oh.
Oh, I don't care for it though.
What is it?
It's just too busy. But all right.
No, you have to model. You have to put in your iPad. I can't. Okay, yeah, that's too much too, huh?
I tried to just do the.
All right, okay, yeah. All we're doing here is the trailing stop.
Yes.
Okay, so no, you don't necessarily have to open it up in Hugo's way. Well, yeah, you need your live account. It could be with any broker that you choose. I'm gonna try KTOX this week myself. Because when Hugo's way froze up the other night, time we put the trade in, that was some trash. Yeah. Okay, so to do a trailing stop, you go up here to view, click terminal. This is demo, so y'all want to see my real money. No, I hadn't tried crypto rockets. Is it good? KTOS, is that it? Oh, you saw that? I'm gonna show you, Angela, you and Shantae, I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, so you go to terminal. I can't get in nothing but Bitcoin, so let me go over here, pull up Bitcoin. So, say you're in Bitcoin for a sale. It pops up down here at the bottom. You right click, you go over here to trailing stop. On any forex pairs, 15 points is 1.5 pips. 20 points is 2 pips. 25 is 2.5, and so on. So you want to do custom. So if you wanted to do I thought I hit custom, didn't I? Oh, it's on my other screen. Hold on. If you wanted to do a 30 pip trailing stop on any forex pairs, you would have to put in 300. That'll give you a 30 pip trailing stop. 300 points equal 30 pips, and then you click OK. And then as it goes in, it'll automatically trail 30 pips. Now just say if you got in US 30. On Hugo's way, it's actually 200 pips. Any other broker, you will have to put in 2,000 to do a 200 pip trailing stop. And then you click OK, and it will automatically trail it. So did everybody get that? And that's all you do for a trailing stop. That's it. And if it pulls back, it'll close out at whatever pitch you set it for.
So you can't do a trailing stop on your phone. You have to do it on your computer.
You have to do it on your computer. Yes.
May I ask a question? This is Lauren.
Uh-huh.
What is the benefit or what is the strategy behind using a trailing stop?
So you don't lose a lot of money if it starts pulling back. It stops you out before you reach your limit or blow your account or wherever you're comfortable at. Uh-huh.
Dr. Kathy, good morning. So in Hugo's way, if you set it at 200 trailing stop, that's actually a 20 pip stop loss?
No, it should be actually 200.
Oh, it is 200. So 200 is 200.
Yeah, it's the actual number in
For indices.
For indices. Only indices. Only
Okay.
indices.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. Anybody else? Now I noticed that somebody had asked in the chat, what's the benefit of not using a stop loss? Because I don't use one. I don't use one because my account can hold it. And then plus I understand that the brokers know that we are retail traders. And I understand the law of gravity. And I've pretty much known I'm a better swing trader than a scalper. I like to set it and forget it. But I keep my risk and reward down just to make sure that I don't blow an account or anything like that. Now, just because I don't use a stop loss, that don't mean you don't use a stop loss. Because 9 times out of 10, you usually get stopped out before it goes into profit. but that's not a good rule to practice. I'm very aggressive with trading. You know, and I advise all of you to use a stop loss when you come in. I hate giving out stop losses because what I think that would be, you know, a good stop loss, you guys may not think that. So that's why I'm showing you how to calculate the pips and all of that stuff. Any other questions on that? Everybody good?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm good.
Oh, y'all ready for Monday?
Yes, ma'am.
Almost. All right, well, if you don't have any other questions, I don't plan to take up too much of your Saturdays. I just wanted to make sure I went over this, the basic parts of this. Hopefully you got some screenshots on it. And we can be ready to trade on Sunday night during the buy and sell stops. My schedule did change. Let me post that.
Dr. Kathy, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So I'm currently using Hugo's Way, but kind of researching other brokers. I'm curious from your perspective, what do you consider as you're looking at different brokers? Because I've seen some that have a fixed versus a variable spread and some other criteria, so to speak.
I look for flexibility. I need to be able to trade my leverage from 1 to 500, and I look at their spreads to see if it's more or less than what the other is, you know, compared to Hugo's Way, because they actually give you the dollar amount, even though they do a lot of crazy stuff. But I know I can get paid off of it pretty good versus me closing with $300 instead of $30 is what I look at. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what I look for. So just check out their spreads, especially with the indices, and then plus I look to see if they're open on the weekend in case I decide I want to trade Bitcoin. And the majority of the time I'm in it because you know, everybody uses different brokers, and so sometimes I'll try it just to see what's moving when others say mine hadn't closed yet. You know, usually they all close at around the same time. Any other questions?
Hi, Dr. Kathy.
Uh-huh.
Hi, this is Kai New from London.
Hi.
Hi. I just accidentally jumped on this session. I did get the flyer, so I thought let me just join, and surprisingly you're on, so thank you. Oh. I'm on Teresa's team as well. I had a question about the indices. What's the ideal sort of stop loss? What's the average stop loss for the indices?
200 pips.
200 pips.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
200 pips. Now that sounds like a lot, but when you're trading the indices, every click is 10 pips. Okay. So if you got in at, let's say, 23600, and when it hit 23 and your stop loss was 10 pips, 236.599 would stop you out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would say 200 pips. But yeah, indices is not for the faint at heart. It really isn't. So I would say practice it in demo and do it from there. But me, 200 pips is ideal. You can do a 50. You can even do a 50 pip stop loss if necessary. But just know in 5 pips, if it clicks the wrong way in 5 pips, more than likely it will, because you have to account for the spread. When it pulls back 5 pips, it'll stop you out. You'll lose more than you'll win. 200 is a good, comfortable number.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Sorry, and I just wanted to ask about the London payout. I mean, our time zone, it's like, it'll be like 4 a.m. So are we like, we'd have to post it like as soon as you call it out, or could we do it like a bit later? Does it have to be executed as soon as you kind of release those?
Yeah, when I release them, just set yourself an alarm during that time. It's usually around between 11 and 11:45 Eastern. If you could just stay woke for about 45 minutes for me to put it in. Sometimes it hits like 20 minutes later. Sometimes it don't for a couple of hours, but it's best to put it in when I put it out there.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Dr. Kathy, I noticed that in London payout, you normally for the indices go for 30 pips, but lately I see that you're only going for 20 pips on the S&P 500.
Yeah, S&P takes all day, and I get complaints all the time. Y'all be surprised at some of the mail I get. So I just shortened it down to keep people from texting me.
Oh, okay.
Down to 200 pips so that it will hit a lot quicker and they won't have to wait 8 hours for 300 pips. Now it moves a lot slower than everything else, and it's a lot safer. You don't have to have as much in there. You can actually trade S&P 500 with $80. But I tell people, to do a minimum of 200 to 250 because it may pull back, just to be safe. And plus compliance preferred that I tell people to use that. But if you use proper risk management and only do a 1 cent lot and only have that trade in there, you should be okay.
Another question: how significant is it to only? Most information that I have received say you only want to trade 1 to 3% of your account, but if you are aggressive, you can go up to 5%. Now, I know that when we trade with small account, we break that rule. So in terms of getting in a good habit, is it good to break the rules sometime, or we just need to be consistent with being very conservative?
No, don't break the rules. Don't break them. That gets you into a good habit. Because if you get in a good habit of setting goals and saying that you're going to do X amount, then you're going to break the rules every time and you're not going to be consistent with anything. So start out just being consistent. Don't break the rules. It's slow and steady, but it's more profitable when you have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So it's good to have a plan in place. Stick to it. I don't care who's saying, I made $10,000 over here. I did this. I caught 9,000 pips. Stick to whatever your goal is.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
We have a question on the floor. We're asking, can you give an example of calculating pips on indices?
Yeah. Yep. I sure can. Hold on. No. What? Okay, so for an example, US 30 is 23600.62. 300 pips is like old school math. It's before your decimal point. That first one before the decimal point is tens. The second one is hundreds. The third one is thousands. The next one is 10,000, and then that's 100,000. So if we're going for 300 pips, because I'm in the hundreds, my take profit is going to be 23630.62. That's how US 30 is done. If NAS 100, it's the same thing, old school math. if NAS 100 is at 9103.24, if I'm buying for 300 pips, my take profit is going to be 9133.24. S&P 500, if I'm going for 300 pips, and the entry is 2852.94. My take profit is going to be 2882.94. Now, if I was going for 1,000 pips on US 30, and the entry was 236,600.62, my take profit is going to be 23700.62. That's 1,000 pips. Okay, so y'all, do y'all get it? Same thing for down here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. That makes a lot of sense.
Good. And it's just old school math.
Okay. Yeah, these are the fun ones.
Yeah, I know these are the money makers right here. Okay, any other questions? Okay, let's see. Oh, I love you too, Missy. Missy is my armor bearer, my prayer warrior. He'll text me in a minute. Okay, get off the chat. Relax. Don't read the chats. Get out the chat. If you're looking out for me, Miss Teresa, and Shantae be like, just tell him bye. Hang up. Just hang up. Y'all know Shantae is so loving. Okay, any other questions, guys?
Yeah, Dr. Kathy, it's kind new. Could you give the stop loss for those as well, if that's okay?
Yeah, it's the same as
US 30 as an example.
Okay, so if you got in for the buy and you want to do a 200 pip stop loss, you're just going to subtract 30 from 2360. Let me just. So if you're subtracting, then this is going to be 2, 2, 5, 7 from 10 is what? 10, 3? Yeah, 3, 0.62. You're just going to subtract. It's just old school math. You're going to do, this is how you're going to do it. 0.62 minus 200.62. Y'all see how it's just math, old school math? That's all it is. That makes sense to you?
Okay, so that's 200 is equivalent to 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, you're moving your decimal point over. You know how you do? Oh, you got your tens. Let me get this. Okay, hold on. Okay, this, you move your decimal point over. These are tens. Move it over twice. That's your hundreds.
Okay.
Thousands, 10,000, 100,000. So if you're doing 200 pips as a stop loss, you're going to subtract 20 because these two represent 100. So you're going to subtract 20 from that, and then that's going to give you your stop loss.
Okay. I thought you meant literally like 200 as in, okay, it makes sense.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice.
Dr. K. I'm not gonna ask a question. I'm not gonna ask a question.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Wait a minute.
I can hear you a little bit. This is Miss Teresa?
Yes. Can you hear
Okay.
me now?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't have a question, but what I'm gonna say is I think probably, you know, when I first got started, the best advice that you probably gave me, all of your advice is the best advice, but this particular advice really helped me a lot. And it was when you go live, trade half of your capital. That saved me
Yes.
from blowing accounts. So could
That
you
does.
share that information with them?
Yeah, let me reiterate that. So if you have a $500 account, trade it like it's $250. Some people even do less than that. If you have a $1,000 account, trade it like it's $200. That leaves you a good cushion to where you have room for pullbacks and things like that. And it don't over leverage your account, and it don't blow your account because you're only trading a certain amount of it, and it leaves you a good cushion. So yes, Mr. Teresa, that is perfect. Everybody needs to be doing that. So if you got, if you starting out with $100 account, you trade it like it's 50, or trade it like it's 25. Trade it like you got 25%, $25 in it. And that way no one blows an account. Yeah, even 1/3 of it.
This is Tanya, Dr. Kathy. So I have a question about that. So that example you just used, so when you're saying treat it like it's half of whatever is in your account, so you're saying with the risk management, like if they say you should not risk more than 3%?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll show you. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Thank you.
How you doing, Dr. Kathy? I have a question too on that. So my name is Victor. So therefore, if say you have a $3,000 account, 10%, or you say 3%, that's what? $30. So are you saying that your stop losses in essence really doesn't matter? You should look at the size of your account, and even if a US 30 trade pulls back $200, then I should close it? Because my account, that's more than 3% of my account.
Okay. Say that part again.
Okay, you know how you give a stop loss when you do give the industry trades out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but if somebody has a $1,000 account, you know sometimes it pulls deep.
Now
But-
US 30 you can't do like that.
Okay, well.
Yeah,
that's-
US 30 you can't do that with the 200 pip pullback.
That's where your discipline comes in at, because it's been so many times where I would go ahead and close the trade because it's going deep, and it's like every time I close it, in a matter of 3 or 4 1-minute candles, it'll always reverse. It shoot back up. And I'm like, I'll be darned.
Yeah, that's what it does.
It's like the market knows that I am out here, and it just.
Now you sound like my nephew. The market knows I just entered the market because it's gonna go the opposite way. Time I get in. Okay, so for an example, like if you have a $1,000, a $3,000 account, trade it like it's $300. Risk 3% of it. Say you did a 30 pip stop loss. I'm gonna say, let's say 45 pip stop loss. And you hit the calculations, $9 is all you would lose if it hits your stop loss.
Hey, Dr. K, I
And
think,
then
you're
it
sharing,
tells
I think
you-
you're sharing the wrong screen.
Oh, I'm sharing the wrong screen? Okay, hold on. Okay, can y'all see it now?
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, good. Okay, so if you have a $3,000 account and you trade it like it's $300 in there, and then you only risk 3% of that $300, say you did a 45 pip stop loss. If it hits your stop loss, $9 is all you're gonna lose. This gives you the lot size that you should use at the same time. and say if you had a $250 account, say you traded it like it was $75, and you did a 20 pip stop loss, and you only risk 3% of your account, then all you're gonna lose is $2.25. That makes sense?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good. So always go to babypips.com. I'm gonna put this in the chat. So if you want to know, so when you guys get on with me, you won't have to worry about, you know what you're gonna be, what you're risking when this happens. Let me find where's my little chat at? Okay, put this in here. And then that way you can go in and play with it to see what you're gonna win or what you're gonna lose. Okay, anybody else? All right, well, that's all I have for today. Hopefully that helped you guys, and we'll be having another study group on Monday. We'll go over this again, and Ms. Teresa will be teaching the ECC 11 on next week, so you guys could be able to get in there. And come on, let's keep building this momentum. Is everything. Congratulations, Mincy, on Platinum 600, and everybody that's been ranking up. Nicole, I gotta check yours too. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. If you need to do a Facebook Live, you need to get on. I plan to do a Facebook Live with every last one of your team members, so that you can drive people to your Facebook page and everything to, ask any, you guys can ask me any questions. I was on with Monica today, got a lot of good feedback. We'll show you how to use the StreamYard. Also, do your funnel page. Do your funnel page. I looked at Nicole's. Nicole's is on point. Tanya, I know you did one too. Set your funnel page up so that way all you got to do is just put that little link there and people can go to your website, to your funnel page, and that gives you leads. And you can follow back up with them. You can give them a call. Shantae has a script that you can use, that she, get with her and she'll give it to you. And let's go. Let's get this extra income while we got space and opportunity to do it. All right, so you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I appreciate you.
Thank you, Dr. K. Thank you so much, and all the participants.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I look forward to seeing y'all on Monday
Thank
night.
you.
So we can catch these tips.
Thank you.
You're welcome.